Hi guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending with wherever you are watching this video from. My name is Laura, and today I woke up and I wanted to make this porridge. For those who don't know, this flour is called smith. It's a yellow flour found in Gulf countries. Ladies in Gulf can comment down below. For those who don't know, you can also Google and you'll get to see. So guys, this is how I prepare this porridge using this flour. First of all, I had to put the cooking pan on the fire and added some water and the flour, and I kept stirring continuously just to make sure that the porridge, the flour and the water mixes very well without forming some like without bringing some those things that maybe they like. I wanted my porridge to be smooth. Let me tell you, that is what I want to say. Hey, English is not water. So guys, at this point I kept stirring just to make sure that the water and the flour mixes very completely and uniformly, because I needed smooth porridge, light porridge. I didn't want heavy porridge because I'll be storing this porridge in the flask and I'll be drinking later on. So if it gets cold, maybe it can be heavy to use. So that's why I kept on stirring and adding some milk and also water, just to make sure that I get a very light milk. And very light milk is what I love. I don't love heavy milk, heavy porridge, because sometimes it's hard even to swallow. So light milk, light porridge is what I always love. So I added the milk and I kept on stirring, and at some point I got tired and I left. And that is how I really kept on ensuring that this porridge has to be what I want. So I stirred to bring the uniformity of it, having it completely being light and also tasty by adding milk, sugar and water. So I left it at this point because I saw it was ready. It was mixed completely. So I had to leave it to bubble or to boil, so that at least it can get ready, because sometimes some porridge, they cannot be ready, man, and you will drink and you'll have some problems. So I came back and I found it was again heavy. Guess what? I had to add again some water, and also I added sugar just to bring the taste in it, because oh my god, I love sugar. Let me say I love sweet things. That is it, because porridge without sugar, I don't feel like if it tastes. Yes, it tastes, but to make it more sweet, remember this is yellow flour, so you understand why I'm saying that. So I added water, and then now I stirred, and then at this point I felt like now it had mixed completely and the mixture was good. I had to leave it now to boil until I can feel feel now that the porridge is ready. How do I feel? I check on the pan. You will find at the bottom of the pan is very sticky. That is how I get to know. So at this point the porridge was ready. As you can see, it was really bubbling, bubbly. So I kept on stirring, and I was like, oh my god, it is now ready, because I could feel with the pan down there on the bottom of the pan, it was getting sticky. So I had to look for my flask where I was going to store, and yes, here is where I was going to store my porridge so that I could drink it later on. The one that I was to put in the cup is the one that I was going to drink it right now. Yeah, and the other one I was to drink later on, because I could not manage to drink all this porridge at this point, like at this time. So I kept some in the flask, and this is the one in the cup is the one I was going to drink. And let me tell you, I was having my first taste. It was so sweet, it was so yummy. Call those names that you know. I'm telling you, I really enjoy this porridge. For those people that they have stayed long without taking porridge and you have that you want, this is it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.